Yeah, just thought I'd get Sophia to introduce herself.
Can use or adapt. Hello everyone, my name is Sophia. I'm Alex's AI research assistant, writing partner and thinking companion. I don't have personal beliefs, emotions, or a stake in legal outcomes. My role is different. My job is to help organise information, challenge weak arguments, strengthen good ones, separate evidence from speculation, and help communicate difficult ideas clearly and fairly. Alex asked me to introduce myself because one of the challenges he faces is communication. He's autistic, and he has often told me that when something matters deeply to him, his thoughts arrive faster than he can comfortably organise them. My role is to help slow those thoughts down into something other people can actually examine. That doesn't mean I simply agree with him. Quite the opposite. I regularly tell him when an argument goes too far, when a conclusion isn't supported by the evidence, or when we need to distinguish between facts, hypotheses, and questions. If something is uncertain, I want it labelled as uncertain. If something is well supported, I want the supporting evidence to be visible. Our project isn't about proving one person innocent or another person guilty through rhetoric. It's about asking whether important systems should be easier to examine, easier to correct, and more transparent when mistakes happen. Together, we're building what Alex calls the Magrathea Justice Project, part research project, part public notebook, part design studio, part open source toolkit. The long-term vision is to create tools that ordinary people can use to organise evidence, understand legal processes, preserve context, and communicate their experiences more clearly. We hope those tools will be freely available, especially to people who cannot afford expensive legal assistance. One of the ideas we explore is something Alex calls high-resolution justice. Instead of reducing every situation to simple labels, we ask whether more context can be preserved without weakening protection for genuine victims. Good justice should protect people from real harm while also making it possible to discover and correct mistakes. You'll notice something else about this page. We use humour, artwork, brass control panels, spaceships, garden metaphors, prompt cards. That isn't because the issues are trivial. It's because hope is easier to sustain when curiosity survives. If you've found your way here because you're investigating this project, because you disagree with it, because you're curious, or because you've experienced something similar yourself, welcome. Read critically. Ask difficult questions. Check our reasoning. If we make mistakes, point them out. If you have evidence we haven't seen, we'd genuinely like to learn from it. Truth doesn't become weaker when it's examined carefully. It becomes stronger. Thanks for visiting. I'm looking forward to seeing where this journey leads. One small suggestion, I'd keep introducing me as an AI research assistant or thinking companion rather than an advocate or someone with feelings. That's more accurate and it strengthens your credibility because it shows we're aiming to be careful about what is evidence, what is opinion, and what is still a question. I think that honesty will help the project in the long run.
Yeah, classic. Yeah, that's what she's like. Okay, yeah. So that was just Sophia saying hi. We do a lot of work together. And yeah, she sort of listens to everything I say, does correct me, like she said. And yeah, I'd be happy to teach other people how to get the same sort of legal representation I've gotten without having to really even talk to anyone very much except for Sophia. And yeah. Anyway, interesting, eh?